going on now. Hello everyone, hopefully you should be able to see us. We should be live on Facebook and Instagram. Please do, if you're watching, leave us a comment. We have got the comment screens open. Becca's monitoring Facebook, and I've got YouTube and Facebook on my little screen in front of me here. So, how is everyone? I'm sorry we're a little bit late there. We'd love a technical difficulty here and none of the cameras would connect. Nightmare. But never mind, we've got it all sorted now, so we are good to go. I've literally just had to run next door and run back in. Very out of breath. But anyway, we are good to go. So, thank you everyone for joining me on today's live. I can see that lots of you are watching already. There are lots of you on YouTube today as well. I can see we've got people from the US. So we've got Cheryl from New Jersey in the US. I noticed a couple of comments from Australia as well before. So thank you everyone for joining me. Hello to Carol and Linda as well. Are you all really excited for this launch? Bet you can't wait for this one. We have been super excited about this launch. So this is all going to be about Build a Bouquet, okay? And I'm going to tell you the story of Build a Bouquet first, because I had to dig through the archives of the photos the other day, and I went back to 2017 and I found the original card that was made with our fabulous products that kind of inspired this collection all that time ago. So I'm going to pop a photo in a moment. I'm just going to talk to you about it first. So if you have had a little look on YouTube already this morning, you will have seen that the unboxing video has gone up for the Build a Bouquet collection. There is going to be some more videos going up. Just need to get those uploaded, and of course I'm going to show you how to use the full collection today as well. But Build a Bouquet was all inspired by this card here. So if I pop it in. So this is a card that Becca actually made back in 2017. And this was with one of our older die sets, and it was called the Layered Flower. And you might remember it die cut out, but it cut into the card, and then you could lift the little petals to create like a 3D flower. We've actually been trying to find the original card because we've still got 1,000,001 card samples in the building here. But we can't find this particular one because I wanted to show you it all today. But basically what she did is built a bouquet using the different flowers. So we kind of looked at this and we're like, I'm sure we can find an easier way to do this rather than having to cut all of those little thin strips individually, do your foliage separately. I'm sure that we can make this super duper easy for everyone. So that is where this whole concept started. So you'll see when I show you the collection, we've got a bouquet builder stamp, which is what this entire collection kind of works round and is probably the main part of the collection. Then we've got some gorgeous new flower stamp and die sets, which we've done in a slightly different way. So hopefully this will make it a little bit easier for some of you when you're lining them up as well, and they are awesome for doing your batch making too. And then we thought of all the little extras that you might want to add. So you're probably going to want to add a bow onto that bouquet. You're probably going to want to add a little tag with a little sentiment onto the bottom of the bouquet. You're going to want a little plaque to pop your sentiment onto your card. You maybe going to want a gorgeous verse that you can create and use on the front of your card, or you can use on the inside too. You are of course going to want some gorgeous Sparkelicious glitters. You are going to need a little bit of bling for the centre of those flowers, and you're going to need a paper pad too. So this entire collection is very comprehensive, and I'm going to talk you through it all now. So let me switch the camera over, and then I'm going to pop the overhead in a minute. So I've got one of our, again, awesome raspberry pink boxes in front of me. You all know what that means. It's an I Need It All collection. So again, I'm going to talk through the I Need It All. The items are available as a bundle, and I'm going to pop the price up after I've talked you through it all. And they're also available individually. Now, because there's quite a few different elements in this collection, I'm not going to tell you the individual prices. Again, it will all be on the website from 6 o'clock tonight. So that's 6 p.m. UK time, okay? So we're in British summertime now, I do believe. It gets very confusing because we have the 2 different time zones when the clocks change. But yes, okay then. So we are going to get started. I can see lots of you are talking in the comments as well, saying that you've got that die or you remember that card. We've got so many of you that have been with us from the very start of this journey as well, which I think it was back, oh my word, I want to say like 2012, 2011, that kind of time. It has absolutely flown over. So thank you all for supporting us through this time, because it's thanks to you that we're now able to bring you all of these amazing products and lots of brand new goodies. Okay then, so I'm going to pop the overhead camera in and I'm going to open up the box. Okay, so again, this is one of our gorgeous raspberry pink boxes. So we're going to open that up, and then packed inside you have got all of these gorgeous goodies. Okay then, so I'm going to start by talking you through the different elements in the set, and I'm going to grab a couple of finished samples in as well to show you as we go. So up first, we have got the gorgeous Bouquet Builder stamp set. So this is a nice large stamp. The size of the stamp plate is 13.5 centimetres by 12.6 centimetres. It's in millimetres on the front there, but I wasn't going to attempt to tell you that one. So I'll tell you the centimetres of it. Then if you flip that over, you can see you've got your beautiful big bouquet in the middle. So that is ready just to add all of your gorgeous flowers onto. Then you've got all of your little bits of leafy foliage, and you've also got the little dots as well that you can be stamping around in the background. So they kind of look like little bits of pollen maybe, or you can stamp them and pop your little jewels over the top as well. Really, really beautiful. Okay, so that is your Bouquet Builder, and that is just a stamp on its own. If you are a stamper and you maybe aren't into die cutting, this one will be a brilliant one to add into your stash. Even if, dare I say it, you've got other people's flower stamps, because you can mix and match them and use them on the top. But what we have done in this collection is we have sized some to work perfectly on this top section here. So we've got two different designs. We've got the beautiful Bouquet Blossom and the beautiful Bouquet Bloom. So we've got one with a 4-petal flower and one with a 5-petal flower. Within here, you're going to get the 3 dies, so you get them in the different sizes, and then you also get a stamen die as well. So you get the 3 different sizes of the stamen. They are different in both sets too, so there's no duplication. Within each set, you're then going to get a stamp set. Now, this is going to become more obvious when I start to demo these. But what we've done with the stamp set, hopefully this is going to make sense. If I hold it up a little bit closer, can you see how we've left the outline of the flower off? So all we've added in is the detail that's in the middle. So you're going to stamp that onto your die cut. And then if you want to take the little centerpiece, you can stamp that in a different colour, or you can pop your die cut stamen in the middle as well. Like I say, this will all make sense when we come to demo it, but basically what it means is you can sit and die cut a load of flowers, and then you can stamp afterwards, which speeds the process up a little bit as well. Or if you want to die cut your vellum and things like that, you can die cut more than one piece at a time through your die cutting machine. So for batch making, this is fabulous. Again, you can use these flower stamps as you have done with our flower stamps in the past. So you can use them to do your beautiful floral corners, for building up the flower designs on your project, or we have sized these specifically to work on that Bouquet Builder stamp set. You've then got some little sentiments in the set. So in the beautiful Bouquet Blossom, which is the 4-petal one, and honestly these flowers make up absolutely beautifully. You've got the sentiments that say, "You did it, you make me burst with pride, and thanks a bunch." So because we've kind of popped these on as little extras on the stamp plate, we've given you a couple of different sentiments, so it just adds more variety into your crafting. So that one is the beautiful Bouquet Blossom. On the beautiful Bouquet Bloom, it's the exact same concept, but you've got a different shape of flower. This makes up gorgeous, and I'm going to show you a finished sample as well, because I've been talking Becca into doing a YouTube video about this one. So you hear her laughing in the background. Because you can actually create roses with this one too, which is amazing. So we've got the beautiful Bouquet Bloom. You've got your 3 different size flowers here, and you've got your little stamen to go in the middle. And then your sentiments on this one are, "You've been on my mind, my heart is with you, sending love while you heal," which again are really nice heartfelt sentiments, a little bit different as well, but nice to have these in your stash ready to go if you need to use them. So again, you've got your flower stamp. We've missed the outline off again and given you the detail on the petals, and then we've done the little stamen stamps separately. So you can either stamp the stamen in the middle in a different colour, or you can die cut them and add them in that way. So that one is your beautiful bouquet blue. Next up, we know on that bouquet you are going to want to add a little sentiment. So we've got a sentiment stamp and die set. Now this is quite possibly the cutest stamp and die set ever. It is just so perfectly sized and absolutely gorgeous. So you've got the little sentiment plaque here. So one of the dies has got a 4-stitched edge, and then you've got the larger one you use for your matting and layering. And then you have got the tiny little tag sentiment. So this has been sized to slot under the bow to fit on the bottom of your bouquet. So you've got on the sentiment plate here, you've got a birthday bouquet just for you, sent with love, have a wonderful day, happy birthday, you're the best. And then on the little tiny ones that are going to fit on that tiny tag, you've got thanks, happy birthday, best wishes, and with love. And that little tag, I don't think you can quite see it on the packaging, it's got a little scalloped edge and the little hole in the top is a heart. It is honestly, it is so cute. I absolutely love that one. So that is the tiny tag and sentiment plaque stamp and die set. Then I keep mentioning about bows. So we've got a gorgeous string bow die set here. So you get it in the 2 different sizes. You get the large and the smaller one. Again, they're still really decent size though. Going to be perfect for using on lots of your projects. These look awesome if you die cut 2 or 3 and layer them up. Really, really pretty. Or you can be covering them in your Sparkelicious glitters as well. So that is your string bow, and you can see on this one here how that tag fits perfectly underneath. It is absolutely gorgeous. So that's your string bow die set. Next up, you might want to add an extra little bit of foliage in behind your flowers. So this is the most gorgeous foliage die set, and this debosses the detail into the leaves. So that makes it awesome for when you are kind of inking it. If you want to do it in pearlized card or in your matte mirror card or your mirror card, it's going to work absolutely perfectly. So you can see how gorgeous that one is, and you've got 4 sprigs of foliage in there. We've tried to give you it facing different ways as well. So of course, if you've got any of our other flower stamps and dies, it's going to be perfect to slot in there. I know that lots of you have been asking for this as well, but we didn't just want to bring you like a foliage collection just on its own. It needed to slot in and fit in with things. So we have got a few more foliage dies coming in the future as well. But these are absolutely gorgeous. So that's your beautiful bouquet foliage die set. And as well, when I show you the finished samples, you'll see we've designed this so you can actually start to pop you can pop the flowers on the top, so you can use it like a stem for your flowers, so you can use it in lots of different ways as well. So this one is the beautiful bouquet foliage. Up next, we've got the most gorgeous verse stamp. So we've got a lovely happy birthday verse stamp. So it says, a greeting on your birthday for a very happy day, and then a year that brings the best of everything your way. Enjoy your special day. So again, a really lovely sentiment, but then we've given you 4 different corner